Everybody, welcome back to Breakfast with Bob Challenge Roth Edition. My name is Bob Babbitt, brought to you by HOKA, Fly Human Fly, SFuels, right fuel, right time, Master Spas, deboer wetsuits, Premium Plus Sports, and our Challenge Athletes Foundation. Our next guest, 2023 Ironman Portugal champion, Mr. Pieter Heemeryck joins us. How you doing, Peter?
Good morning. Going very good, so happy to be here again.
It's always good to see you, my friend. And so, last year, you DNF'd here. What happened?
I think it was like 2 weeks after the European Championships in Hamburg.
Yes. Oh
so
my God. Yeah.
It was a tricky one. Like it was like all or nothing. And no, last year was not a good option to start.
But you know what? So you don't know until you get there, because sometimes you could put two good ones together.
True, but no, I learned if it's a field like this, like also like last year, if you got the bigger names in our sport, racing, you have to be 100% and not go showing up after like 2 weeks after another full distance. But I didn't make the same mistake. It's my first full distance of the season.
Yes.
So
so you're all ready.
I'm fresh now.
You're fresh. And I mean, you were coming off of Hamburg where you were second.
Yeah.
And you went 7:31 and ran a 2:37 and rode 4 hours flat. So you had a hell of a race.
That race was good, but like the Challenge Roth edition was not not my best race.
Well,
but you learn out of your mistakes.
I get it. But then you followed up, and in Portugal, 7:50, 2:35 marathon, winning that. Do you look at that maybe as one of your best races, the Portugal race?
Portugal was good, but not like I had the feeling I made some mistakes like during the race also, so there was improvement. But at the end you want to have good results on the races that really matters, and that's like this weekend there's an option.
Yes.
So always when I started the sport, one of the dream races was Challenge Roth, and you dream about the podium, but big field again, and let's see on Sunday how it's going to go.
When we look at the last 2 years, we had Jan Frodeno, riding with Magnus, and then Jan drops out the end of the bike. And last year it was Sam Laidlaw. But having a person drive, do you think Magnus is someone you want to ride with him?
No. I don't think so. I think the mistake would be to ride with him.
Yes.
Because it still is a full distance, and I think I heard some other guys saying already like maybe it's a smart decision to not follow Magnus and just keep in a group.
Yes.
But at the end I think Magnus is the guy to beat, and I heard he's in very good shape.
Exceptional shape, yes.
But you don't get a lot of chances to race Magnus on the full distance, so I'm happy I'm here and I've got the option.
Yes, you do have the option. And what's the rest with is the idea to by winning Portugal, does that get you into Kona?
Yeah, so I've got my slot. Yeah, so that's the reason I'm also here, that I've got the option to race here.
Right.
But for me it's only 2 full distance this race, this one, and Kona. So 2 full distance races.
The other race that I thought was incredibly impressive in the heat, the Asian Open last year, where you get second in that PTO race, again with an exceptional field. Did you surprise yourself that day? Because at that point you're doing Ironman distance stuff, and now you're racing a lot of guys who are sort of short distance guys and doing well.
Yeah, I think Singapore last year was very good, but also this year I was, I think, 3rd place in Singapore. So
yes.
At the end, I think the heat is something good for me. But the thing is, I like to race the full distance, and the T100 is something very spectacular. But I feel like my best thing maybe is the full distance. But at the end, I still want to race the T100, because every time we've got the chance to race the best in the world.
Yes.
And I already have got now 2 podiums in the T100 or in the PTO race, so that means that you can do something in on that level. But it's a spectacular season. Only races with the best in the world, and something that I dreamed of.
Well, you're racing the best in the world, and you're doing iconic races. You're here. You jumped off a boat at Alcatraz.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. 10th place, but that's an iconic event, and you're going up against the best in the world.
True, and I think San Francisco for me was not like I was like on maybe 90-95%.
Yeah.
I had some issues at home, but I think at the end it was a very good race of me. But I had a problem. I'm not so good in downhill, and if you know San Francisco,
there's a lot.
The course is a lot of downhill. So I missed the group about like after 50 kilometers on the bike, and I think the gap was a little bit too big after the bike. But the good thing is here it's not so spectacular downhill, so that's also the reason why I'm here.
So one of the things that I didn't know until after our interview in Miami is you have 9 brothers and you're a family of 10 kids?
Yes.
What the hell? Now I understand why you race so fast. Getting to the dinner table and getting food must have been an event.
That's also true, but also the cool thing now is like every year there's one, mostly of the time, a brother who also is doing the sport. So
really?
at the moment we are already, I think, with 5 or 6 who are doing triathlons. And
are they doing an age group, pro? Or?
Mostly in the age group category. But the thing is now, I've got like 6 brothers. So I have 5 brothers and 4 sisters. But none of the sisters. I have to be honest. No, one sister also did like her first triathlon 2 months ago on Olympic distance. So now it's the other sisters who have to show that they also maybe can do the sport. But okay, it's maybe something to for next year.
All the names. Yeah. What are the names of your brothers and sisters?
Lotte, Neil, Arne, Senne, Sander, Silke, Liesje, Ineke, Gert. Sander. I hope I have them all.
And I mean, as your parents, how did that? When you guys went, did you have a huge car? How did you travel around?
Yeah, traveling was not so much because if you are with 10 kids, and I don't think there is one car who allows 10 kids. So our vacations were only like all the baggage in one car and then going with the train to the Belgian Sea or something.
So somebody drove the baggage.
Yes,
and then the train takes all the kids.
But you don't go with the train to races like this or places like this. So our vacations were always Belgian. So. That's a cool thing now, becoming a professional athlete. You see the world, and it's something that I didn't see when I was a kid. Yeah.
You probably didn't see very much outside the house.
No, true.
And are your brothers and sisters, they're liking racing as well?
Yes, they like, and the cool thing is also like if I now see like the younger brothers and sisters, they are also doing like the sport sometimes, and they really enjoy. It's not something like I do it once and I will stop. No, like one of the younger brothers did his first full distance in Klagenfurt some weeks ago, and the first thing he said was like, "Oh, I want to do another." And I think his dream is maybe to race here one day. So maybe I have to do very good here that I can come back next year.
Yes.
And then he can join.
So, and what is your goal for this? Like you said, you're not coming into this after doing a full the week before. You're focusing on this race. You're focusing on Kona.
I have to be honest, training is going very well. I impressed myself on training like really on the run.
Yes.
But at the end it's a full distance and you're like, a lot of good guys who are racing here. But I think on a good day, maybe something like a podium can happen. But we'll see on Sunday.
Does this type of course suit you? Because of the rolly hills, it's not, not the steepest climbing in the world.
It's not the steepest climbs, but I think it's
climbing.
If you see like Magnus rode a 3:57 last year, it's a very fast course. So that's I think is very good. But at the end you have to be very good in all kind of races because like also with the T100, you go from flat to hills to maybe to the desert in November. Right. So that's a cool thing with the sport. You get so many choices of courses, and
I love it.
You have to be ready for everything.
Well, Pieter, I'd love to see you on the podium here on Sunday.
Let's hope, but the only thing you can do is do your best, and we go for that one.
Love it. Pieter, thank you, buddy, for taking some time. Always a pleasure. Pieter Heemeryck has been our guest. Again, Breakfast with Bob, our Challenge Roth edition. Hold on, we will be right back.